Well, I think amongst the things that can really hurt a child custody case is dangerous and perhaps poorly judged social media posts. If you exercise poor judgment and you post something on social media, and once you post it out there, it can never be retracted. It's always going to be out there. Somebody's always going to see it. And if you decide to badmouth your spouse on social media, it's going to look really bad for you in the court environment. So you've got to be that can really hurt a custody case. You really got to avoid that. Number two, if you're coming before the court arguing you want custody, you want to spend more time with your kids, you want to be there and you want to have the opportunity to raise your child, and yet you have a history of missing parenting time that the court already gave you, you're going to look like you lack credibility and that you're just putting on a show for someone. If you want to make an honest play for more time with your kid, you better utilize the time that the court already gave you. Missed parenting time is a huge thing that really hurts a custody case. So you don't want to be doing that. I guess it goes without saying that a third thing that can hurt a child custody case is substance abuse. If you're a drug addict and an alcoholic, it's going to make the court look like the child is at risk. You could be driving the child drunk or under the influence. You might have drugs or alcohol at the house and the child may have exposure to those things. It's really going to look like you're not someone that the court wants to take a chance on. Generally speaking, in any arrangement, nobody wants to deal with somebody who's addicted to drugs. They're unreliable and they can't be trusted. In most cases, that's the judgment, that's the position that the court is going to take. I don't know if that's 100% the case. Maybe some people do their best work while they're high. I don't know, but I will tell you the court's general attitude is going to be if the person's substance abuser, they can't be trusted. They can't be relied upon. They can't have a child, and a child can't be exposed to that. So those are things. I think poor communication with the other parent is a real big mistake also. If the court doesn't believe that the two of you can get along and the court determines that it's your fault, the court decides that one person is really trying, she's making every effort, and you are the impediment, that is not going to speak well for you in this case. Lastly, and I suppose it goes without saying, all the things that we talked about have to do with the parents, but ignoring your child's needs, that's going to be a big thing that's going to hurt you in the custody case. For example, if your child wears eyeglasses and needs them to see, needs them for everyday activities, and you send the child to dad without his eyeglasses, you are really going to hurt your custody case a lot. You're going to show that you just don't care about the child's needs. It's all about you and not the child. And when it's all about you and the court gets that impression, then the court begins to look at it and say, you know what? This person doesn't deserve custody. I'm giving it to this person. So you really need to watch for those things so you don't hurt your own child custody case.
248